Good evening, everyone, and welcome on in as the M&M Shamrocks play host to the Fond du Lac Bears here on Military Appreciation Night. It'll be Lemery and Mansky stepping in, take the draw there out that start of the game as Rowe dumps that one in deep. It'll be chased down into the corner by Walker, trying to feed up the boards to Hillier, tapped along a little bit by Lemery, and it'll be Walker who carries on now. Turned over in neutral ice. Blomsky on the far side trying to feed that one up, and a shot by Bricks. He'll catch and corral that one in. Second home game in a row for the Shamrocks. They hosted the Dane County Dairy Kings last night in a 12-4 victory, looking to continue that momentum as this one trickles back behind. Collins giving chase, and on the far side, Buchholz for Fond du Lac. The Bears carrying that one in. Letmansky now. Wrapped around by Will Janin, able to clear out. It'll be picked up by Rowe now, retreating behind his own net. Drops that one off for no one in particular. Bieberits almost got to that one first. It'll be Unsworth putting pressure on in the corner, and this one fed up onto the stick of Buchholz, and then across to Fox. Fox a shot there, rattles wide and off the glass. Plomsky pinching down in, does that, poked out of the slot there by Sullivan. Fox on to Sable, who carries that one in and snapped up by Hicks. Draw there out to the point. The shot from Wilson will go wide. That'll wrap around far side for McLaughlin. McLaughlin on both sides, that being the one for the Bears, as this one fed over to Chamberlain. Tries to carry in there, looking to feed that one through Wilson. Wilson will corral and send far side to the stick of Greb. And that one floated across the slot there. Comes far side. Holzbach trying to get that one up towards Winterbottom. Coming through is Olsen. He'll manage to clear that one down, but only as far as the stick of Wilson, who feeds back up ice. Sable caught that one. Didn't have momentum in the right direction, so he'll drop off for Greb. And now to Dinovich. For Wilson, and a shot there. It gets kicked aside. Now Winterbottom will be able to carry out for the Shamrocks. Huberts picks that one up down low. He'll backhand, trying to feed that one off the glass for Steinhoff, who picked it up, but turnover there just inside the offensive zone. It'll come all the way back down onto the stick of Huberts. Shot there off the goal cage, went wide. Dropped off now. Picked up by Glomsky, who carries across center ice. Wearing a couple of Shamrocks players there, offers a shot, airmailed up and over the net. Wraps around far side, held in at the point by Buchholz there. 3 of the Buchholz family on the Fond du Lac side, so hear that name a lot as LaHillier offers a slap shot that gets ricocheted aside. Lemery picks that one up behind, looking to feed up the far boards. He'll go chase it down himself. Ties up with Buchholz along the boards. And we'll get a tripping call here. That'll go against Lemery. Power play here for the visiting team as that one goes to the corner. Handful of players tie up down there. Looks like Buchholz and Will Janin, the primary two, as Unsworth puts a little bit of pressure on, and that one gets fed to Glomsky up top. Back over far side for Fox, and a shot chopped out in front. And that one able to be cleaned up. So 1-0 now to the Fond du Lac side. Even strength after the goal, as this one is carried by Hughes and backhanded in the direction of Bieberits. A little bit of pressure from Lipmansky there, but able to feed Brunsworth, and the offsides will be called. one pushed ahead, but quickly ran around the horn there by the Bears. And they'll push this one into the zone, or at least Rowe will carry it until he can feed it on across for Buchholz. Back out to Rowe at the point. Now Fox trying to find somewhere to go with that. Good pressure from Collins and Unsworth. Fumbled by Rowe at the point for a moment there. But Letmansky able to corral that in. Olsen comes through, gives him a little shove off of the puck. Unsworth trying to find somewhere to go through Rowe, unable to do so. Hughes came in to help. That'll come out to the point. A shot offered by Glomsky, but kicked down. Collins unable to get possession in time, and will find himself offsides on that one. Sent over McDermott. And up to Schwartzmiller, who carries in, working against Steinhoff there. And that one there, the indication found its way into the net, and it's a 2-0 lead now for the visiting Bears. 14:48 remaining in the first period. We'll bring this one back out to center. That'll be Holzbach and Grave off the draw. That one trying to saucer a pass was cross with Steinhoff. Knocked down by McLaughlin. Picked up by Sable. And Sable behind the net once again. He'll carry this one out himself. Feeds near side onto the stick of McLaughlin. Coming over with Steinhoff. Pulled off the hit a little bit there. Didn't want too much collateral damage with the linesman. So McLaughlin will corral around center ice. McDermott feeds on up. Winterbottom will intercept that one. Walks it in himself. Offers a shot from the blue line. No one there to follow that up as the Shamrocks went for the change. Sable will drop back. McLaughlin handles, trying to clear that one out. That's going to go all the way down. No icing. Lemry was very nearly able to possess that and neutralize. And now Hubert's far side didn't like what he saw, so he'll send back down low for Will Jannon. Comes near side. Onto the stick of Nordquist. Lemry now carries in, fires the shot, rebound out in front. Lemry able to pick it up himself, but couldn't get the angle on it. He's got it behind, trying to elevate that one, do a little modified Michigan move from behind, but didn't quite have the time to get the adhesion on the stick. And now Schwartzmiller will carry back in the other direction for Fond du Lac. That shot there, I don't know if it caught something before it made its way all the way to the overhead beams in the arena, but it did collide with something up there, so we'll get a stoppage on that one. Draw to the left side of Hicks as this one sent out to the point. And a shot there from Wilson. Cranes around where it can be handled by Glomsky out at the point once again. This one picked up by Will Jannon. He'll carry that one himself across center and put it in deep and go chase. Played by Kruger out of his own net. Buchholz feeds that one on to Fox, who now carries in, working against Sullivan. Sullivan, a good job to tie him up there, and he'll pick that loose puck up. Looking to feed towards LaHillier, but a little bit out of reach. Bricks was there. Icing waved off as there was a intentional action made there to avoid touching that one up, as Fox now gets a shot on the other, and that one will clear the netting on the end. And someone will get a souvenir. Two 0 lead for the visiting Fond du Lac Bears. 12:33 remaining in the first as the face-off to come to the left-hand side of the Shamrocks net. This will be Letmansky and Unsworth. Fox will be the one with the puck for the Bears, trying to push it deep. Unsworth goes around. That one caught a weird joint in the glass, but a good job with the lacrosse stick by Olsen to possess that one. That one fed on up by Letmansky in the direction of Buchholz. Beaveritz trying to find that one, or get that one all the way around. Instead, he'll pick it up off the back of the net. That one, a bouncing puck again. This time, Collins able to get possession of it before he enters the zone. But a good job to poke that one away was Rowe. Rowe will come out with it the far side. He'll bank off the boards in the direction of Buchholz, who delays a little bit before sending to Fox across the center. He had some pressure on him there in the form of Hughes, and the shot will careen wide of the net. Bieberitz's clearing effort, not able to escape cleanly. He'll get a little bit of help from Hughes on the near side, and it'll be Collins again who carries this one in. Taking it down below the goal line under the watchful eye of Rowe, able to poke that one away and feed up in the direction of Sable. Elevated puck there, just above the outstretched hand of Unsworth. He was able to gather that one in and hold it. This one fed by Chamberlain up in the direction of Huberts. Huberts gathers down low, tried that backhand there. Rowe was there to stop it. Got a little bit of help from Holzbach for a second there, but Rowe, somewhat to his own surprise, still carrying that puck across, and he's able to feed on to Glomsky, who offers a shot. Pushed aside by the glove hand of Hicks. That one chopped out. Able to get a stick on it for a moment was Chamberlain, but not enough to maintain possession, and this one will come back deep into the zone. Handled behind by Huberts, able to feed that out via Winterbottom to the direction of Chamberlain. It'll be McDermott starting the offensive rush for the Bears once again. Well, fed out. Schwartzmiller in front. Shot that one. Hassled by Steinhoff, and now Chamberlain able to get that one just enough to sneak it over the stick. As Sable and Winterbottom will carry into the offensive zone. Hassled there by McLaughlin. Coming through was Lucas to free the puck out for a moment, but it'll be Schwartzmiller who carries on again. Scrum down low, fed out in front. Good job by the skates of Sullivan for a moment there to keep that out, but pressure just lingering a little bit too long, and will find its way in. That one tapped back in the direction of Wilson, who handles now, looking to feed that one up towards center for Fox. It was picked off initially by Lemry. But now Buchholz trying to carry that one out of the zone now is Fox. He'll be stopped by Lemry along the boards. Lucas able to backhand that one in the direction of Will Jannon. A shot there blocked by Wilson. Now Buchholz able to clear again onto the stick of Fox. Carries into the offensive zone now, looking to feed to the middle. And able to walk that all the way into the low slot there was Letmansky. Buchholz up top, feeds onto the stick of Glomsky. That one will be corralled and held on to by Hicks. .8:30 remaining in the first period of play. 3-0 the visiting Bears lead. As Unsworth chops that one back, Olsen able to get a stick on it and keep it moving. Coming through Huberts, a backhand up the boards for Bricks. Bricks trying to feed to Unsworth, got it out into the neutral zone, but unable to get it past McLaughlin. Huberts now off the Backhand boards for Olsen. A nice little tap through there under pressure for Unsworth, who makes a move coming into the zone. Puck poked away, but he'll chase that one down, trying to beat McLaughlin to it, somewhat unsuccessfully, as this one wrapped up the boards in the direction of Fox. Fox carries into neutral ice. Bricks was there, but couldn't quite get him in time, as that one fed on to Buchholz, who wraps around the rear of the net. Now drop for McLaughlin. He'll walk in from the far side, offers a shot. That one rattles off the glass. Held in by Glomsky at the point. Hubert's now to Bricks. Bricks up to LaHillier. LaHillier got enough on it to kick it forward, whereas picked off by McLaughlin. And then Glomsky. Buchholz feeds through, but offsides on the back end was Fox, and we'll get the whistle and the stoppage there. It's just under 7.5 minutes to play in the first. Neutral zone draw here. Sent in the direction of the benches, and from the far side, McLaughlin puts that one in deep. It wraps all the way around onto the stick of Dinovich. That one handled through the center by Sable, and a shot there. He'll chase it down into the corner, take a hit from Steinhoff. McLaughlin, little change up from the point there. Good sliding effort by Steinhoff to block the cross. And now Collins will give chase on Sable all the way down, but it will be McLaughlin coming through and picking up the puck. He'll take a little bit of a shoulder there from Bieberitz, who managed to free that puck up for just a second. And now Dinovich will send back to McLaughlin to settle this one down once again. Pressure from Holzbach, fed up towards Buchholz. And then Sable. That one, Glomsky trying to carry to center, a backhand in front in the direction of Dinovich. It'll be picked up instead by Will Jannon. And then Collins finally manages to clear, but just a little bit too much heat on that one. Mentioned last night the game, 12-4 rout. The Shamrocks up on it at one point in that game. I think I even mentioned it on the stream. It just seemed like the pucks were glued to Shamrock sticks. Everything bouncing kind of the right way. Seeing a little bit of the opposite, as possession is a bit harder to come by for the home team in green during this one. One wraps all the way around. Rowe gathers in and feeds on the stick of Graham. That one out in front, a good one-timer there, but a better save as Winterbottom now able to take that rebounded puck and feed it on out. McDermott carried that one up. Sable there, tying it up with Winterbottom along the boards. And on the near side, chopping it in was McDermott under pressure from Lemery. Down low, Will Jannon reverses. Hughes trying to clear that out. Winterbottom tapped a centering pass, but it'll be Dinovich who picks it up instead. Loose puck down low. Hughes trying to get to it. Dinovich bodies him out of the way and feeds center there. A shot offered up by Sable. Dinovich now drops that one back to keep it in the zone. It'll go on to the stick of Craib and then cleared all the way down. Not enough velocity for an icing, but it'll give the home team time to get fresh legs out there. McDermott on the far side feeds up to Craib, and he'll get that one back out of the corner, trying to walk his way through. Steinhoff will be the one who comes away with it, and he'll offer one out towards center ice. Unable to get to it was anyone in green, so it'll be Wilson onto the stick of Rowe now. Rowe going to carry this one himself into the zone, looking around, trying to feed that one across. Looks like he had Fox there. Fox drops for Rowe again. A little cycle work as that one is chipped out of the zone by Unsworth, and now sent back in deep again by Wilson, and the Bears will go for their change. Olsen plays on for Steinhoff. Trying to feed that one up to Lucas, and that'll go just a bit out of reach and drift all the way down. Icing waved off. with just about 4 minutes remaining to play in the first period. Hubert's chopped that one through for a second, picked up there by Unsworth, trying to feed out in front for LaHillier. Picked up now Holzbach. Holzbach poked out by Fox. He'll take a shot along the boards. Trying to keep that one deep. Unsworth comes through, backhands for Sullivan at the point. He'll fire one. He'll be corralled in the bread basket of the netminder Kruger. Just under 4 minutes remaining in the period. Signs of life on the offense there, picking up on the miscommunication or misunderstanding of the negated icing call. Got a little odd man advantage, but they'll get to start this series down in the zone. And against the second choice is centerman, no less. Holzbach tied up with Buchholz there, who was able to get that one back for Wilson. Kicked in by Lucas, or Huberts, I should say. But able to be fed out, and it'll be chased down by Litmansky. Stymied by Sullivan, chopped back by Huberts again. We're going to get an interference call here against Buchholz. Took a little shot at Huberts, either before or after the puck was gone, perhaps both. This will be the first power play opportunity for the Shamrocks tonight. They were successful on at least 3 of them that I can recall by memory last night. Start this one to the left-hand side of the Bears netminder. It'll be Unsworth in there to take the draw out there with Bricks and Lemry, and Lemry will be the one who picks it up, feeds backside. Steinhoff gets that one, settles down, and that quick wrister on net goes just wide, corralled by Lemry and fed back to him. That one there, trying to find his way through. Huberts will intercept up towards the top, fires a shot. Lemry will create that one out of the corner. Hubert's looking for somewhere to go with it. Sends back to Lemry. Lemry curling down low, trying to feed that one through the shin pad of McLaughlin. Didn't go so well. Able to keep that one in, but only momentarily before Fox is able to clear all the way down. Hicks will play off the boards in the direction of Lemry. A little miscommunication there as Litmansky almost got a free puck with the netminder out. One-man forecheck and Litmansky there, and now he'll get some help from Sable. Shamrock struggling to maintain possession long enough to get a breakout going here, even with the man advantage, and now they will get it at least to the top of the zone before a bouncing puck comes back to Steinhoff. Retreating behind his own net, just over half of the penalty had expired. 55 seconds remaining on the power play, as coming in there was McLaughlin to keep that one on sides. Unsworth going to pick this one up. He's decided it's time just to skate with it, and he will do so. Getting across center ice for the first time in a while, but it poked away well by Wilson. Lemry had that one, but unable to keep it on the right side of the blue line, so it'll come back for Huberts. He too surveys, feeds to Sullivan on the far side. He'll walk this one across the red line and now into the zone. Down low, reverses direction, trying to feed for Collins along the boards. He was calling for it. Collins walks that one in, but bit of a wicked curve on the stick there as that one went off the glass and is able to be cleared all the way down. Backhand from Hicks up the boards towards Sullivan. Corrals this one in now. Feeds on for Holzbach, but good defensive effort from Sable, and now Sullivan again carries that one, trying to make it through, stepping on the puck, and somehow maintaining both possession and footing was Glomsky. He can get that one on to Dinovich coming back the other way. Both teams back at full strength now. The power play perhaps a little less successful than the home squad would have liked. LaHillier now out of his own corner. Going to carry this one across center. Walking in with it. Trying to find something to go here as we come into the final minute of the period. Dinovich out of the corner. Carry that one. LaHillier putting some pressure on. Stop and settle this one down. Feeds up the boards. Able to get towards Sable. I don't think that was his intended target, so he'll drop that one off for Greg. And then Sable will pick up the loose puck and offer a shot again. Face off to the left-hand side of Hicks there. From behind, Fox trying to feed to the slot for Lepmanski. Now Beekman fires one across the slot as well. Picked up by Fox far side. Trying to walk that one back in. Will do so. Down low. Centering attempt. For a moment there. Possessed only by Hughes. And now Fox again. This time he'll just take one. It'll catch something on the way through. Ricochet all the way around. Come back to him behind the net. Get pinched off of it there by Olsen. Out in front. And that will do it for the first period of play. It's like we're going to have a penalty when it comes time to start the next period as well there, as there was a delayed one. Actually, so the score 4-0 at the end of one. We'll take a moment. They'll play some games out on the ice and resurface it. We'll be back with the second period of play in 15, 20 minutes or so here. Sorry about the audio there. Something came unplugged on me in the break. My apologies. And down low now. Gold's trying to feed through. It'll be Winterbottom picks that one up. Trying to keep on a reach, and Rose steps in. Shoot again, one-time effort from Letmansky on the far side. And now that one chipped all the way down and chased. Get whistle there. On the icing, we'll bring this one all the way back down. The left-hand side of Hicks. Be Moore and Letmansky on the draw. Sullivan now trying to feed in the direction of Lucas and all the way down for an icing once again. One out towards McDermott off the draw. Fox picks up. Good pressure there from Moore to try and kick that one out. He'll carry across center ice now. That one in deep. Chase down. McDermott picks up. Breakout starts now. Fox trying to feed across. Spinning on that one was Buchholz, able to work away from Will Janin and feed back towards the slot. Sullivan trying to poke that one through. Good job by the skate of Letmansky. And backdoor there was Buchholz, and that one will end up out of play, and we'll get the whistle there. Neutralized draw there, trying to chop that one forward and go with it was Lemry. It'll be Sable on the way back now, feeds into the slot. Unable to get that one into the net now as Lemry chases this one back down. He'll continue to follow it, or Bricks will rather, as Glomsky tries to position him off of that one. Fed out in the slot there. LaHillier, a bouncing puck, able to settle it down and get the shot, but that'll go wide. This one loose and sent down low. Held there by Wilson. And a hit down in the corner there from Bricks as that one gets picked off by Will Janin. Great offensive opportunity there, unable to do it. Dejanovich chases that one down, trying to outmuscle Collins for it, but it'll trickle all the way to the corner. A little bit of help there from Sable for the moment. Now Greb surveys, looking for somewhere to go with it. Coming through was Lemry to try and loosen that one up. Did so for a moment, but he'll maintain possession and feed near side for Glomsky again. No shot offered. Sable had it for a second. Huberts picks up and able to work across center. He's got Lemry. Lemry trying to feed that one back for Huberts coming down the middle. Couldn't quite make it go. And now in front, able to get a glove on that one was Kruger. Face off there, tied up. Mostly in the skate of the linesman, but able to come away with it was Fox. He'll feed on to the stick of Buchholz, who's working against Olsen now, and a shot there, looking to take the water bottle off. Pick that near side corner, and it'll be 6-0 in favor of the Bears here as we approach the halfway point of the game. That one snapped back quickly to Olsen. Now Hughes trying to feed up towards Bieberitz. It'll get through. Unsworth unable to maintain control of that one. The puck seems to be bouncing over his stick quite a bit tonight. Unlucky in some moments as a shot fired there from Glomsky ricochets to the near side. Hughes clears that one out. Bieberitz just a bit out of reach for him as that one's pushed back in by Buchholz. And we'll get the offsides called there. Someone in the stands disagreed, but they don't typically consult us on this side of the glass. That one backhanded by Rowe. Up to Dianovich, but picked off there by Will Janin. Now coming through, Huberts takes a shot there, picked it up. Was Winterbottom, and a penalty coming. We'll get the roughing call. That'll go against Rowe. I think the justification there being that the large hit on Hubert's entering finished a little high. Those are always difficult ones. I always remember playing and thinking that officials kind of kept a hitting too hard penalty in their back pocket just in case. And that one off the draw there, a broken stick for Bricks. Wound up in the netting, and we'll retry the draw here. So down low, Bricks trying to find some room to work. Feeds out to the point. Hubert's there off the boards for Bricks once again. Near side, Steinhoff able to corral that, but only for a moment before it's picked up by Sable. He's working quickly back the other way. Had a man coming through the slot on the second effort, able to get it there, but his intended recipient had pursued past that point. Hubert's now carries in, and we'll get that called as an offsides. Trying the neutral zone draw here. Unsworth and Dianovich. That one pushed back and onto the stick of McDermott. Sends that one all the way down. No icing. During the penalty kill, obviously, as Unsworth carries this one back up the ice. Drops for Lemery, who's covering out at the point there, and that one bobbled for a moment, but able to be held by Kruger in the end. 1 minute remaining on the minor penalty to Rowe. Just under 9.5 in the period as Sullivan feeds that one for LaHillier. LaHillier trying to walk that one down, bobbled for a second. Centering pass went off of someone's skates with enough momentum to cream back out across center ice. Will Janin now going to carry that one in. He'll take a shot from McDermott. Trying to feed that out towards the point. And Sullivan will step in, and that one will tickle the upper twine just enough to get a stoppage and a face-off. .40 seconds remain on the man advantage for the Shamrocks as we set up the right-hand side of Kruger there. That one won back by Holzbach out for Sullivan, who offers a shot and kicked aside. LaHillier now for Will Janin. That one bounces down below. Holzbach trying to feed that one out into the front. Able to maintain possession. Bouncing puck. Settled down by Sullivan and shot on net. Holzbach out from behind again. Nowhere to go with it, but up to Will Jannon. He'll try the one-timer. Had some guys in front there for a screen, but the rebound well controlled. Or at least controlled enough to get it behind the net by Kruger as that one goes back around. It's 10 seconds remaining on the power play here as Holzbach comes out of the corner with it. Full strength are the Bears now as Sullivan tries the one-timer from the top, and that one banks wide and hard off the end boards once again. The Hillier trying to keep that one in, battles successfully, and Sullivan will offer the on-end puck, the high and off the glass there. The Hillier again feeds in off of Holzbach, and now Collins. Drops back for Holzbach. He'll take a push into the boards hard there. That'll be Wilson. He'll go for the cross-check there. That was perhaps a little too easy of a call for the official to make. Just from behind enough along the boards right in front of him there. So as quickly as the penalty expired, I don't know that the puck had a chance to leave the zone, and the Shamrocks will be back on the man advantage here. But this time it's Fox carrying it down. He'll manage to trip up Lemery, but Lemery recovers. Had the puck for a moment. Someone's down a stick there as this one's fed on to Unsworth. Unsworth circling through, looks off the far boards for Bricks, wraps this one around hard. Stepping in there more, able to keep it in the zone as drifting off the boards there. Stepping out was Huberts. He decides to go back. Able to chip that one deep into the corner where Lemery gathers in, looking to feed into the slot. He had Bricks coming through. Now Letmansky able to feed for Rowe, and that one will go all the way down. That's half of the penalty gone now. Just 1 minute remaining on that minor penalty as Unsworth carries into the zone with quite a bit of speed there. Moore from the point offers one up, and that one will be swallowed up by Kruger as well. 49 seconds with the lopsided staffing left to play here as Buchholz is relieved of his face-off duties. It'll be Sable who comes in, pushes that one towards the wall. It'll be LaHillier coming away with it, managed to pick up that loose puck, skates it himself, and a shot sent wide once again, and this one all the way down by Buchholz and on net. Sullivan from behind his own net minor will pick that one up with 30 seconds left to play up a man. Stopped well by Sable at the blue line there and sent back in the opposite direction. LaHillier gathers in, wraps around, manages to connect with Holzbach. Kicks that one up, feeds back for LaHillier coming down the slot, now offers a shot. Pushed aside by the blocker of Kruger. That one saucered out in front, dropping to a knee to stay in front of that one was Will Jannon. Touching up to remain on sides. Rowe will go and chase that one down as the Bears return to full strength. All the way down, right off the bench there was Greb. He'll take a hit from Steinhoff. This one goes around the far side. Brebgen looking to feed to Deonovich in the point. Picked off there by Will Jannon. Gloved down and carried on for a moment by Greb, and now walked back in by Sable. Far side, Collins not able to hang on to that one. Sable to feed through for Deonovich, and a shot there. Couple of shots from near point-blank range. Puck coming out of that blue ice. But now Nordquist able to carry on. Feeds all the way across for Will Jannon. Will Jannon looking back door for Nordquist. Had it there. Just a bit out of reach and unable to connect. McDermott back the other way. Slowed down by the tag team effort of Nordquist and Huberts. McLaughlin will handle this one for Fond du Lac. Feeds up to Dejanovich, and now Sable carries into the zone. Couldn't make it through all three defenders. It'll be Nordquist back the other way. He's got Huberts with him, but doesn't know he's there. Feeds back to the point. Coming in there was Lucas, who ripped one. Unfortunately, right into the sufficient stopping force of the chest protector, Kruger. Good agility from Huberts there to not wear that slap shot from about 3 feet away himself. LaHillier with that one, somewhat inadvertently drops off for Olsen, and down low, Bricks trying to find some room to move. Kept in there by Buchholz. And now wrapped around far side. Fox trying to clear. LaHillier putting some good pressure on. It's held there by Glomsky. Up to Wilson. Now back for Fox. Buchholz carries around behind. LaHillier trying to beat Fox to that one. Will, but not enough. Not enough on it to clear. As far side, the shot offered up by Glomsky comes back out to the point, and there a little bit of a change-up delivery. And snapped up in the glove of Hicks. Just about 3.5 minutes left to play here with the faceoff coming to the right-hand side of the netminder Hicks. Unsworth tapped that one to the boards. Olsen able to corral it, but Lemansky there to stymie that one. Buchholz feeds to the stick of Glomsky, and that one again sent aside. Now Collins, with some good momentum, comes through neutral ice. Trying to make his way back to the center, offers a backhand kick to side. Chasing that one down to the corner there was Wilson. Unsworth held in at the point by Sullivan, but only momentarily. He was able to tap it back as far as the stick of Fox, who now feeds on for Buchholz. Diving effort there by Sullivan, able just to push him out of the lane he wanted, and a interception there by Unsworth, and he'll now chase this one down in behind the defense, trying to make a move towards the net. Good kick to the post there by Kruger, sends that one aside. Collins trying to feed Unsworth down low again, however, he was lacking lumber after the collision with the net. This one fed back to Fox, shot wide and off the glass. Winterbottom backhands out towards neutral ice. Buchholz holds and feeds for Glomsky. Winterbottom able to backhand off. Buchholz there trying to fire that one. Fox wore most of it, but Buchholz will be the one who carries back in. And puck spending a considerable amount of time in the air off of a couple of different bodies. And now Holzbach, a diving effort in on net. And we're going to get if I'm reading that signal right, an opportunity for the penalty shot here. As he was taken down on his way to the net. Somewhat of a rare occurrence. Get the penalty shot here to try and break the shot out for Holzbach. Works that one through, and a poke check from Kruger successful in stopping that one from getting all the way in. A little difficult to pull off the quick moves at this stage in the period. The ice not in its freshest condition. Holzbach there trying to carry that one in off the glass and reclaim an opportunity at breaking the shutout. Now it'll be Huberts on the far side. He'll lose that one to Rowe as it wraps around. Caught something funky, so it'll take another pass before it got to Sable, who feeds out across center ice towards the stick of Kreb, and now, just as it hits the stick of Dejanovic, we'll get the offsides called slightly delayed. Neutralized face-off to occur here. Moore will push back in the direction of Huberts, who tries to feed up towards Lucas near center ice, and they will call that one for the icing. Draw here to the right-hand side of Hicks. That one right onto the stick of Sable, who tried the high backhand over to Rowe, and with a little bit of help from the glove of Nordquist, will collect that. Hubert's now able to send that one all the way down, and the icing call will come. So we'll try the face-off to the right-hand side of Hicks here again. Comes out to the point for McLaughlin and picked up down low. But Kreb trying to feed through. That one looks like it tied up on the back of the net as we're under a minute remaining here in this period. Sable tried to send back. Hubert's looking to feed that one through in the direction of Nordquist at least. And Rowe able to keep it on the other side. But now Hubert's back with another effort. And that one once again right into the easy save zone of Kruger. Far side, Dejanovic now looking to feed across. Finds Sable. Enters the zone with 30 seconds left in the period. Drops off for Dejanovic again, who now drops off for Rowe, who offers the shot. That goes off the end glass. Rebound picked up momentarily by Kreb, but nearly cleared. Good effort from Rowe out at the point to hold that one in. Olsen under pressure from Sable. Walking around now with just 5 seconds, and Dejanovic with about 4 seconds left on the clock, able to walk down the slot there. And similar to the way the first period ended, put another one on the board for the visiting team. Lemery will make the move off the draw there and offer a shot somewhat half-heartedly, as seemed unlikely there will be much going with 3.2 seconds left at the time of puck drop. So, second period, not unlike the first there. More goals on the visiting side. And once again, we'll step aside during the break here, get some fresh ice, and be back with the final period in just a few moments. right, we are back, and hopefully you can hear me to start this period here as the third gets underway. This one starts out from Hubert's, feeding up towards Chamberlain, and then forwarded on by Holes back in, but it'll be Kruger who sends that one around. Buchholz unable to clear on the first effort, and this will be Glomsky picking it up and coming across center. Trying to feed to the wingman on the far side there. Instead, it's deflected, and now Chamberlain able to clear, but only as far as Rowe. Feeds towards Letmansky and then back to Rowe, coming up the near side onto the stick of Fox. Winterbottom far side. Buchholz unable to get it too far, and now Winterbottom will tap back in, but Roma the first man to it. Moore now working that one away momentarily from Fox, who corrals it back in and feeds for Buchholz, who take a shot there from Sullivan to free that puck up. Clearing effort from Chamberlain only as far as the stick of Fox, and now Chamberlain will get another crack at it and try to send that one on back. Picked up now, a shot offered by Glomsky and held. Off the puck drop there, Will Jannon chips that one off the side, looking in the direction of Nordquist. Good block there by Lucas off of the clearing attempt from McLaughlin. Janovich now carries that one across center, shrugs off the shot from Nordquist, and continues down into the corner, trying to work that one past Will Jannon. Get a little help there from Sable. And now Sable will carry behind Will Jannon with some pressure. That one comes out to the point, and Glomsky picking that one off Sullivan. Sullivan trying to make his way through center ice. Glomsky will pick that one off. That one bounced high, and Sullivan able to corral in again, looking for Nordquist far side. And on the fresh ice, a little bit out of reach, all the way down, the icing will be called. Face off here to the right side of Hicks. Come back out to the point for Beekman, who offered a shot there. Rebounds off the end boards, trying to push that one in. Was grabbed to no avail. Try the same face-off again here. This one again comes out to Beekman at the point. This time goes far side of the net and ricochets off the boards out towards McLaughlin at the point, who holds in. Feeds out for Greb, circles back up to the point there, and the little cycle switch picked off there by Lemery. And able to be forwarded on to LaHillier, who sends one bouncing there. Kruger left the rebound out in front for a moment, but managed to get the glove on top of it before Bricks could pose too much of a threat. We'll try this one again. It'll be Letmansky and Lemery on the draw. Trying to find Fox out towards center. Gets shoved aside there by Olsen. Backhand effort from Hughes to feed up towards Bricks. Unsuccessful. Olsen far side going to go chase that puck down. Pressure coming from Buchholz right away. Now Buchholz will give chase along with Fox as Huberts turns that one and sends it all the way back to the other end of the ice. Beekman will chase down. Kruger steps out of the net to free that one up. Able to keep it in there was Bricks on for Lemery, who backhands out in front. Nobody there. Fox down though now. Bricks coming in. Separates him from his stick, if not the puck. This one fed out now. Letmansky trying to work his way to the net, but Hubert's good job to position there, forces him to stop short, takes the shot. That one will be covered up, or at least held on to by Hicks. That one chopped to the boards there by Unsworth. Unable to corral it in was Huberts, and a shot offered from out at the point by Wilson. Picked up by Collins. He'll build some speed coming through neutral ice. He's got a man with him in Huberts on the far side, but was unable to navigate through McDermott. Now Greb trying to feed that one up, looking for a man, and Wilson on the far side. He'll have to stall and wait for everyone to get back on the proper side of that blue line, which will give Unsworth time to feed to Bieberitz. He tried to poke through. He had Huberts on the far side. McDermott gathers in. Collins does a good job to push that one away and at least keep it deep in the zone. Wraps around. Winterbottom coming in off the change, but unable to beat Greb to it. And now it's Rowe from down low, feeding that out. Tapped by Will Jannon and attempting to poke it through there with Sable. Will Jannon feeds on to Unsworth. A shot up high there, and again, just a little bit of a bobble on the rebound from Kruger, but not enough to allow a second opportunity. That one to the wall there. Winterbottom will go tie up with McDermott. Sable trying to feed that one out. Couldn't quite do so. Chamberlain hassles Rowe for a moment. But he'll feed on to Dijanovich, and a penalty coming now. This looks like it'll go against Chamberlain. For a late hit behind the play. Kruger made it to the bench. 6 men out there on the delayed penalty as Dijanovich coughed that one up, but able to grab it. Was grabbed before the whistle could be blown due to a Shamrocks touch. Shot there in front now, and it'll be Hicks, the first green jersey to get the touch on it and bring about the penalty call. Power play now for the Bears as Bieberitz tries to push that one forward. Instead, it'll come out to Rowe at the point. Rowe back to Glomsky. Over for Fox. Fox down low for Lipmanski. And now Fox a shot there. That one sounded like it might have found some steel. But up into the netting and out of play. Will Jannon finally able to get possession long enough to send that one all the way down. 1:30 remaining on the penalty to Chamberlain, and therefore the Bears power play as this one is skated out of the zone by Glomsky. Rowe will pick it up now under pressure from Will Jannon and drops off for Buchholz, who feeds to Fox at the top. Far side to the stick of Glomsky. That one came in, and a shot from Fox on the backside. Rebound. .108 remains on the power play. Tied up for a moment there, trying to chase it to the boards was Holzbach. And now far side, Glomsky holds, tries to feed down to Fox. Lemery putting pressure on there as it comes to the stick of Fox. Fox there, coughed that one up for a second. He'll be in a foot race here with Lemery. Unable to get cleanly ahead of him was Lemery, but offered a backhand there that Kruger handled awkwardly, but handled well. Lemery able to maintain possession of that one, kicked it ahead. Didn't realize he did, and that gives Fox the opportunity to clear that one out. Onto the stick of Buchholz. Good pressure coming from Huberts there. Emery trying to poke that one through row again. Does so just enough to force it back out into neutral ice and make everybody tag up before a renewed attempt here with just 15 seconds remaining on the power play. Buchholz carries in far side. That one off the helmet cage of Hicks before it drops into the glove. So it'll be face off in the offensive zone for the Bears with 9 seconds remaining on their man advantage. Sullivan able to chip that one in the direction of Lucas, who now picks up near center ice and carries on in. Full strength are the Shamrocks now. Working on getting everything cleared around as that one fed up and onto the stick of Sable. Sable surveys, working in the top of the zone there. A little bit of a poke from Steinhoff. And now Nordquist trying to go somewhere with it. Steinhoff picks it behind. Handled by Sable. Some quick moves with the hands there before feeding across the stick of Glomsky. And now down low for Greb. Greb feeds to Glomsky up top. Pressure from Nordquist. And to McDermott. Back down low. Feeds in front for Sable. Some clinic-like passing there as Dejanovich tried to pass that one back. Icing called there, and Moore a little upset with the linesman, seeing as that was a attempted pass back to the point. So we'll have this one on center ice. Something of a conciliatory face-off location. Following the error, that one sent back to Beekman. McLaughlin back to Beekman. Now trying to fire that one across. Good job by Bricks to pick that one off. Quick pressure from Beekman, though. Shamrocks unable to have a whole lot of clean possession all night. And that one there off the stick of Olsen and into the linesman. He's going to say that one went out of play, but I'm pretty sure it just got lost in the linesman's pants. Still a little rattled from messing up that icing call. Beekman now will handle this one. Or rather, Sable will take over the duties here. And that icing waved off as Olsen picks it up. That one all the way down. This time we will get the icing call. Seems like both teams looking to figure out which definition of icing we're working with here, given what's been called off and what hasn't. But either way, I'm going to figure it out here as that one's chopped onto the stick of Fox off the draw. He'll curl, looking for some room with it. Pressure from LaHillier came, so he'll send a Beekman out at the point, looking for Buchholz's back door. He was there. And again, that one fed through, looking for Fox back door, but that time it was Olsen. Pass from Bricks there, a little bit awkward for Lemery, and it'll be McDermott who's able to feed to Fox out to Crode's center, and then on up to Letmansky. Hassled in the corner by Olsen, this time LaHillier. Chopped off of the stick of LaHillier, but picked up there by Hughes, who chops off the glass. It'll come back down for Wilson. Fox, pocket picked there a little bit by Unsworth, who now looks to send off the glass for Hughes, but didn't quite have the angle on it, so he'll pick it up again. This time with a little bit of momentum, trying to make its way through the slot. That one got poked away, and a good job trailing through there was Collins, who offered up a shot unsuccessfully. LaHillier now feeds for Unsworth, far side. Puck caught a bit of an awkward bounce there, so he'll have to do some battle with McDermott. Collins had it for a moment. Chopping, clearing effort there from McDermott. Made it out to the point. Hughes got a piece of it, and then fanning on it there was Will Janin, and now Letmansky in behind. Dropping to a knee there to prevent the ideal shot was Hughes, and it worked. And now far side LaHillier. Tries to feed into the slot for Unsworth. Couldn't quite connect. Collins back to LaHillier. LaHillier looking for an opportunity to get to the bench here, I think. He's put in quite a few minutes. That one chopped out. Will be handled by Will Jannon. That one off the stick of Collins. LaHillier will get that change he was looking for. Bieberitz tried to reach for that one there. Couldn't quite get to it. Will Jannon will curl back to Bieberitz while maintaining the onsides. Greb will pick up now. Looking to feed this up the middle, and will do so onto the stick of Dijanovich, who's successfully hassled by Huberts. McDermott across for Rowe, and now back to McDermott on the near side. Now for Dijanovich. And the crisp passing of the Bears continues as they work that one into the offensive zone and maintain for a moment before Bieberitz can clear, but only as far as the stick of Rowe near center ice. Rowe putting the brakes on there and spinning, feeds up for Kreva near center ice. Huberts puts the body on him there, but he's able to forward that one through to Sable, who then passes it along to Rowe. That just got it in the skates, but maintaining the zone again are the Bears with the stick of Glomsky, and now Rowe a slap shot. That one air-mailed high and wide and off the glass. Walking in with that one. Pressure from Huberts. Loosens that one up. Chamberlain able to get that one and chip it up the boards. Hubert's going to give chase. He's got Rowe coming down on him there. Trying to send that one across center towards Winterbottom, but a good interception there from Rowe. And now Chamberlain kicks down, trying to stay on sides. He'll have to abandon the puck in order to do so. And Fox will come back the other way with momentum. That one there, shot or something of that nature, but off the glass. Poking that one through Chamberlain. He'll give chase. Coming out to poke it away was Kruger, who's been aggressive at the poke check a couple times tonight, once on that penalty shot opportunity. Sullivan from the point. That'll catch a shin pad out in front. Lemery with an opportunity to slow it down. Chamberlain with the toe drag through. Couldn't quite get that one back on the blade in time for a shot. Now it'll come back the other way on the stick of Sable. Centering pass there cleanly to Fox, and that run had gone on long enough, so Hicks more than happy to tighten his grip and get the whistle. Glomsky able to keep that one in deep for a moment, playing in the direction of Lemansky. This will be Sullivan from behind the net, playing off the boards for Lucas, who fired one that just caught the back of the boot. Lev Unsworth instead, and Fox will carry back on in. Sullivan now going to take that one himself, at least to get it out. Ricochets off the stick of Lucas enough to negate the icing. And now Lucas down low, trying to work against McDermott. Unsworth able to get some possession there. Backhand centering attempt, stymied the first time, and now tries again down low. Lucas with a couple of pushes, but Kruger had that one secure. So now to Olsen at the point. He'll take a shot. Good redirect by Lucas down low. But unsuccessful now as this one's carried by Litmansky across center. He'll work in, makes a move around Olsen there, who gets the stick in there just enough to separate him from the puck. Fox will pick that up and feed for McDermott out at the point there. A shot high and bouncing. I guess not technically a shot. It didn't quite make it there as there's a collision of bodies down low. And a Fox with a quick one-timer came back out almost all the way to him. Good effort there by Olsen. Clear that one all the way down. But coming out to play it is Kruger. He'll keep the clock running. Beekman will pick that one up. Drops off for McLaughlin, who feeds on to Fox. Fox carries in. Again, Olsen forcing him to shy away. He'll drop for Letmansky coming down this crease, and Hicks had that one. I say it's an indication probably of what the what the night has brought when a netminder has the puck securely and still does that little lean back look just to make sure it didn't sneak through. Face off to come to Hicks's right-hand side here. Holds back and grab on the draw. That one will go to the boards, and now LeHillier picks up the loose puck, feeds near side for Bricks, who had some room to move. He'll go to work against Beekman, brought it in, looking to feed that one to Holzbach down the slot, couldn't do so. And now Greb will carry in, working against Will Jannon, onto the stick of Sable, who maintained his footing just long enough for that to not look like a tripping, and Bricks there came over the top to separate that one, and we will get a tripping call here. Bricks will go to the box on the tripping after committing the most obvious and textbook slash I've ever seen, but 2 minutes is 2 minutes, I guess, so call whatever. Delayed on the penalty, but we'll get the call, so power play here for the Bears. Lemery trying to put that one back in deep. McDermott will pick up, feeds down our side for Dianovich. And now Wilson. Back to Dianovich. McDermott on the far side, feeds up onto the stick of Sable, and Wilson will be the one who offers the shot. And the shot there from Wilson again. That time only 3 passes from the Bears. They seem to typically get 5 or 6 crisp ones in before a shot attempt is made. Wilson down low. Back to Sable at the point. He'll take a little bump there from Holzbach. Just letting him know he's paying attention to him out there, even though they're down a man, as McDermott holds this one in and feeds down low for Greb. Wanted to feed that one through. Dianovich almost had a shot there. Lemery pokes that one through, and a good hack by McDermott. Clear that up. Lemery will recover the tools of his trade as Greb carries this one in. Now a sliding Hubert's somewhat comically able to make the effort of a shot there not worthwhile, as that one came from up top on the stick of McDermott. 36 seconds remaining on the Fond du Lac power play. That one there able to hop up over the stick of Wilson and giving chase is Bieberitz. Letmansky kicked that one, fortunately for Bieberitz. McDermott again will separate him from that one, but Bieberitz good at maintaining possession there, at least for a little while, before Fox can feed to Letmansky on the far side. Bieberitz again in the right place for that, sends it all the way down with under 10 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. Wilson will backhand that one to McDermott. McDermott going to carry that one the majority of the ice there. Lucas able to intercept and backhand. Full strength are the Shamrocks as it comes to Buchholz on the near side. That one wraps all the way around. Steinhoff gathers in. He curls away from the pressure of Fox and backhands looking for Unsworth, but picking it off is Buchholz, who feeds down low where Fox can pick up again. Fox working his way up there. Takes a little check from Bieberitz, but out before feeding to Letmansky, who then had the backhand go just a bit outside and up into the netting. Lemery checking for blood there before he lets the puck drop. None found, so we'll continue. That one came near side for Buchholz. Unable to carry it through was Moore. Attempting to assist there was Lemry, but equal to the task once again. The blue line defensive effort of the Bears as Lipmanski comes back and drops over for Buchholz. Rebound out in front. Sent aside by Hughes and picked up by Lucas. Looking far side, Moore able to chase that one down and got a stick on it. He'll take the shot from nice low angle there and be held on to by Kruger. Still pitching a shutout in net for the Bears here with under 2 minutes left to play. Holzbach able to take that one off the face-off and offer a short shot there down low. Wilson from behind for Sable. Feeds up far side onto the stick of Greb. Wilson playing defense there, forces him only to cross the slot and then manages to take the puck away from him. That one fed out just beyond the reach of Holzbach. And Rowe sends back in once more. Icing waved off. Olsen reverses in the direction of Hughes, but there to pick that one up is Greb. He'll put it back in deep. Sable feeds for Glomsky, whose shot was blocked there by Briggs, and it'll be picked down low. Penalty coming here. 1 minute remaining in the period. So it'll be a Shamrocks penalty. This will go against Holzbach. They'll call the cross check. And 2 minutes is 2 minutes, but technically speaking, probably more of an interference. Got a little chippy in the corner. So every now and then you see that. They make the decision they're going to take the body no matter where the puck ends up, and that's what happened there. As Greb tries to feed through for Sable, was deflected. He'll take it himself instead. Olsen sends all the way down. Kruger will hang on to that one. Unsworth down low, under some pressure. This one chased by Will Jannon. Dropped for Glomsky. Glomsky looking for somewhere to go with it. Clock on stream a little bit behind as there are only 16 seconds remaining in this one. And looks like everyone will agree to just let time expire and call it a night. So again, thanks everyone for joining in tonight. Final score, Fond du Lac Bears 7, the home Shamrocks shutout in this one. And that'll be it for us here. Hope everybody has a good evening and gets home safe.